I love the old concept or story of the tortoise and the hare, which is very applicable, I find, to real life. And the things I associate with the tortoise and the hare story is that slow is fast. And also, I'm not sure if they mentioned this in the story, but you know, when you get angry, you rush things and you make mistakes in that kind of a rush. So if you're calm and slow and methodical and efficient, you can actually be faster than someone else, and they'll be like, how the fuck do you do that? You were being slow. And I was like, yes, I was being slow. Tortoise and the hare. When you calm yourself down and you do stuff efficiently and methodically, in the long run you do tend to outrun a lot of other people who are just rushing through things. And the parable, can I use that word? The parable of the tortoise and the hare. I mean, you can check it out and look it up. It's kind of like a nursery rhyme type deal, so a lot of people have heard it. The basic gist of it is, because I don't know the specific wording of the story, there's some talking animals, right? There's a tortoise and a hare, like a fast lanky rabbit, and the hare is full of himself and arrogant, and the tortoise is just like, you know, kind of nonchalant, I guess, kind of casual. They're frenemies, I guess. Tortoise and the hare have a deal with each other. They decide to have a race with each other, just because the hare's like, well, obviously I'm the best out of the two of us, look, I can beat you. But the tortoise is like, no, I reckon I could beat you. And the hare's like taken aback, like, what the fuck, what are you talking about, buddy? Have you seen me? Have you seen what I am? I could beat you, obviously. And so they have the race. Tortoise and the hare cross the starting line, and the hare's already off. He zooms off to the horizon, but he hasn't reached the end of the track, and he gets to the point where he can't see the hare anymore. He's like, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck? I'm clearly gonna win. Maybe I should just play with him. Like, I mean, obviously I can just run circles around him. I could go back to him right now and run circles around him 3 times and then come back to where I am now, and I'd still keep going and win the race. And so out of his arrogance, the tortoise is just plodding along. No, I'm gonna win the fucking race, because slow is fast, as long as I just keep plodding forward. And the hare's just like, he's on the route, like running around circles around the tortoise, like, you'll never win, and he like takes naps. He sits down by a tree and takes a nap, I think is the killer blow. And he's like, when I wake up, the tortoise will still fucking be way behind me. And, you know, out of that hubris and arrogance, he just has a nap. And the tortoise just, so he sleeps for hours, and the tortoise obviously bypasses him. And the hare wakes up, he thinks the tortoise is still, you know, over there behind him, and he's laughing to himself. Starts making her way to the finish line, and the tortoise is there, stepping over the finish line. And yeah, that's the tale, and it's very appropriate, I think, to real life. Let me just cross this stream. So yeah, that's the general idea. You know, if you're slow and methodical and calm and efficient, and you do things bit by bit, taking your time, making sure it's a job well done, you get there often before the arrogant ones, the ones who rush things, the ones who get angry, the ones who are full of themselves and just automatically think they can win against you. So yeah, it's helped me a lot in work environments where everyone else is rushing and we're there for fucking ages, and I'm just like, you know, if we just did this in a different way, we would have been finished 2 hours ago. And then there's the other thing where if you're angry, if you get heated, you make more mistakes. If you're arrogant or if you're angry, you are more likely to fail by forgetting something that you need to do along the way normally and not doing things efficiently. And also I've seen, like, obviously in my youth I wasted a lot of time watching daytime television and stuff, You probably did too. And there's game shows and things, and sometimes you see a game show where the contestants are picked to do a task, and you know, it's two contestants around a box doing, you know, I don't know what they're doing, completing a puzzle, arranging stuff, whatever. And there's another two contestants on the other side doing the same thing on the same box. Who can do it faster? And it's the ones who jump the gun and head in there straight away, like if we start first then we'll finish first. We just got to do every hand movement we do fast, and then we'll complete this before those sad losers over there. And they just slip into mistakes, they drop things, they're clumsy, they're not actually thinking about where they're putting the parts of their puzzle, and the other team wins, who are just like slowly looking at what they got to do and working it out and taking it piece by piece. So there we go. Ooh. Topic vlog for today: slow is fast. Tortoise and the hare. Thank you for watching.